Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. As always, we've got speedrunner0218 with us,
I am a regular.
and
You
special
are.
guest Ike the Killer.
Hello, everybody. This time, the three of us again.
Yep.
Picking a Pokemon that is very, very unusual for very different reasons.
Yeah. Do you need
This
me to pronounce
Pokemon,
it?
this Pokemon, it's like you look at it, you're like, oh my god, this thing's gonna be amazing. It's like, I don't know, Delphox or something. And then you look at its speed, and you're like, what?
I
How?
I've never played with
Super
this
slow.
Pokemon in Sword or
Super
Shield.
slow.
I've never played with this. I had no idea it was this slow.
Yeah, actually, Slowbro is 30 speed. It's 1 point faster
Actually,
than
Slowpoke
this.
is 15. Yeah.
Slowpoke is 15, and Slowbro is 30. So yeah, Slowpoke is
Hey,
the slowest.
it's faster than Shuckle.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Yep.
It's faster than Trapinch.
Yeah.
And I don't know why you guys are comparing it to Slowbro. Slowbro has got better experience group too, so it might as well have a little bit extra.
Yeah.
Because of it more. Because of
So
it
how
more.
do you pronounce this Pokemon? I'm thinking it's Hatterene.
Hatterene.
Yeah.
At least that's how I pronounce it.
My first guess was
I just think-
Hatterene, but that didn't sound right, so I just said Hatterene.
Hatterene.
I mean, it wears a
I guess
giant
it's
hat.
the way- Like the
You use
Hatterene.
this Pokemon in the Sword and Shield Ultimate ROM hack. It wrecked Bay's team. I mean, I'm sure if I played with this in Sword and Shield, it'd be good, but I never used one. I don't know if it was like an exclusive or if I just never got one.
I don't play with it, but is this one of those Pokemon that you use the move Trick Room for?
I believe so,
basically.
yeah. It's yeah.
Definitely. It is definitely a Pokemon you use Trick Room. Definitely.
Mimic Agility would
actually
have to be the
pretty
play
good.
for a consistent Lance.
Okay, it's fine.
I mean, it would definitely help, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We get other good setup moves. We get Amnesia by level up. We get the Swords Dance TM. I have no idea why this thing learns Swords
Yeah.
Dance. It makes no sense for a Psychic
Yeah.
type to get Swords Dance. But it
I
literally
mean, the
does.
funny thing is, in the animations, it actually uses his ponytail, or his like it has a hand in the ponytail, which it hits with that actually.
Yeah,
It
and
actually hits with that.
it's mainly Psychic moves and normal moves by level up. We start with Thundershock because Nuzzle is the egg move, so Thundershock is the weakest electric move. And by TM, our only special moves are Psychic, Fire Blast, and the Grass moves. And our best physical move by TM is Body Slam. Like, we get no Digger Earthquake, we get no Rock Slide, we get no Thunderbolt, no Ice Beam. So, if we want electric coverage, there's a chance you'll have to hold on to Thundershock for a while until you get
Thundershock.
Amnesia.
Thundershock for Gyarados. I see it.
Yeah, Prototype. I knew about Hatterene. I knew it was like that tiny Pokemon that I never wanted to catch because I thought it looked weak.
I mean, it's definitely weak until it evolves, and at that
Mm.
point, it just becomes good.
All
This is basically Gen 8 Gardevoir, basically.
It's literally Gardevoir. It's the
That's it.
slow level up group too,
Yeah.
which makes its 29 speed even worse.
It's basically Gardevoir, but for Galar. Galarian Gardevoir.
Its
basically.
pre-evolved form speed is faster, so it gets slower when it evolves. Really? Don't disrespect
Get-
Gardevoir. Gardevoir is a
Gets
rip-off.
heavy.
Gardevoir is a rip-off Alakazam.
Is the waifu Alakazam, basically. What if Alakazam was waifu? And
Don't
then
we
what
get
if
to level-
Gardevoir was slow?
Don't we get to level 37 approximately after finishing Silphco in
For
a
the
slow
s-
level up group Pokemon?
I think for the
Depending on what
slow
you do,
group,
yeah.
you'd have to fight Koga first.
I said Silphco. Yeah. Koga plus Silphco.
Yeah.
Probably.
Also,
Okay.
what's really interesting with Psychic Fairy, in Gen 1, we're only going to be weak to Poison. And it's not a 4 times weakness, just a 2 times Poison weakness. Because Steel moves don't exist, and Psychic is immune to Ghost in this game.
And Fairy makes us not.
Yeah, and
bug-
Fairy
bug
resists
weak.
Bug, so it's neutral. Ike, you sound like a weeb.
I do sound like a weeb. Wonder why.
Well, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. I have my over-under set for 40 to 42, because if we're going to be moving second to most things, that's going to add a lot of time.
Yeah, he's gonna attack.
Imagine if the hiker used submission. You know he's going to use submission. Actually,
For
no.
like
He's
10
going to use
damage.
X defend. I'm calling. He's going to use X defend. Or fissure.
Oh god,
Alright.
I forgot we could actually get hit by Fisher now. This
I'm
thing
ready.
is
Oh,
scary.
I'm
Well,
ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to.
It would be scary if the fissure was on the Onyx.
Yeah.
Because the Onyx is fast. Probably the fastest thing on his team, but okay. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
No.
Name yourself guest.
No. I have Pokebite to name myself now. I don't need to do that.
Do you just name
Learned
yourself
that
in
from the Mew
Pokebite
run,
and
right?
freeze it?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
actually-
put that.
I remember during the Parasect race, I asked Scott if freezing your name in Game Hook was allowed, and he said it wasn't, because I was going to force my Parasect to be
Yeah.
named Speed, so I didn't have to keep doing it every time. But he said
Yeah.
it wasn't allowed. Apparently for the Mew
Ironically,
race, he allowed it for the
Yeah.
trainer name, but not the Pokemon name.
Because it's funny because for the Smeargle race he allowed it both. That's the funny thing. For the Smeargle race you could put the name of the Smeargle and yourself before the race. That's why in the Mew race I said, well, then I can put my name on the Pokemon before. And then he said, no, you cannot do that. And like my 20 finish runs were basically unusual after that.
Right?
He nullified 20 of my PBs.
I just realized
Trey.
my overlay shows the wrong type in the background. It shows it as pure grass. I'll have to fix that for run 2.
Ouch.
No, I'm not supposed to do that.
Ours is working.
No,
Yeah, this is
my
working.
type background is manual.
Oh,
I forgot to change it.
gotcha. And you played that really bad Pokemon.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh,
wonder,
I don't know.
maybe
Yesterday I played Maractus in Emerald, and the thing had so little move coverage, but it actually wasn't.
Pokemon.
It actually wasn't that bad. It just Hidden
Really?
Power Water saved it. If it weren't for Hidden Power Water, it would be a lot worse. It's just a good thing it got growth.
Yeah.
Also, quick question: are any of you guys fighting bug catchers?
No.
I decided
Maybe
I
I
should
should?
just because our speed's that bad, and I figured there's no harm in just fighting them now.
I fought a bug catcher.
hate you.
Maybe I should have done that actually.
I don't
Actually,
know.
a good question. Maybe I should have done that.
I
What do
mean,
you mean you hate me? What did I say? I fought a bug catcher.
you know that's not what I mean.
You got a level 9 Weedle and everything.
Didn't you use Dragapult? I think we did. I don't think we ever did Dragapult backported.
Yeah, we did Dragapult in this one. I think I pick it up.
It's
I
on my
did pick it up.
leaderboard. It's like halfway
Yeah.
through.
I just gave Brock the
I did pick it
10%
up.
confused, and I beat him that way.
I did Brock without fighting anything. Bad idea. I won, but like for the next run, I know I won't be doing that. Being slow is really bad. Like really bad.
Is it possible we are
No.
using the Gen 8 fossils? We can backport anything into this, like literally anything. We could backport like
Oh my goodness. Okay, well,
we could backport Eternamax Eternatus if we wanted to.
okay, I'm out of this race, but it's fine.
Did you black out?
I
I
almost
black
lost
out
to, I
because
almost
the
lost to
Ekans,
Rap Guy.
I died to grab guys. Yeah.
I almost lost to Rap Guy.
Steve,
Grab
you know,
all the time and I
that's
died.
Steve. That's why I got a few levels. I was worried about him.
Yeah. I will know for the future.
Well, no, here's the thing. It just means next round I need to pick up a lot more of the optional potions. I only picked up one.
So you
I was gonna
lost
say
because you
before
didn't
him.
heal.
Well, no, I won, but I lost. But
Okay,
still,
I meant
Yeah.
like you
It was
nearly
the same
lost because you
spot.
didn't heal.
Oh god. Now for the next run, I know I need actually to respect that guy a little bit.
Youngster
You
I
think
Ben.
you
didn't
would've
expect that.
You lost too much respect for him after Paris. He's been so irrelevant for so
Yeah.
long. You just forgot that he demands a little bit of respect.
I mean,
I mean,
Scott has artwork for that guy, not because of the whole like youngster Ben being one of the most famous NPCs in Pokemon, but just in Gen 1, he got art all because of Parasect.
yeah. Like, oh my god. I really was not expecting it to annoy me.
Doesn't
that much.
Dragapult have a sign? I don't know.
Yeah,
the
it does have
signature
a
moves.
signature move.
Hey, Paris.
It does have a signature move, yeah.
Pink and blue is not a good color combination.
It's
It just makes
basically
the whole game look like cotton candy.
It does,
like
yeah.
it's basically about a Dragon Claw. It's where he has his signature move, basically.
I'm making sure to defeat any Zubat I come across.
Ike is making up so much time in drought mood.
But
It's
how?
insane.
It's impossible. I just walked.
You passed me. You just passed me. I was so far ahead of you. I'm
What?
still battling wild Pokemon as we speak. I
guess-
just went 3 spaces twice in a row.
I guess Ike
Oh
got
my-
super lucky. Or no, that's normal for Ike. He Iked his way
That's
through Mount
funny.
Moon. We all know
I
it.
just
I
went
might
3.
go with my-
Oh,
That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I guess it's maybe because my rock
I
speed
literally
was
watched
faster than-
like I was like, oh man, he's catching me. Oh no, he's catching me. Oh no, he's past me. Oh, he's way past me.
Oh jeez.
I just kept
No
getting
problem.
more and more encounters.
No pass. Sandrio
Okay. That explains why. No Paris.
You know, we are very
Okay.
slow, but it is nice that we get recover at least.
You know the sad thing now about the Paras that I cannot even run away from wild Pokemon because they're faster than me. So anytime
Just
I
defeat
try
them,
to kill them,
so you don't have to waste
yeah,
time.
you have to kill them.
They're free XP.
Yeah, I will have to kill them.
Unless
I've
you're
been
very
knocking them
bad
out.
and unless you're using a very bad Pokemon, like if you're using a Pokemon that has only tackle, you probably shouldn't do training in Mount
Yeah.
Moon. I 151.
Oh god, that definitely was painful. Hey, why am I not picking that up? Well,
And
this is fine. I already have stuff for the second round to improve.
you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I'm on Nugget Bridge and I still don't outspeed Broxonics.
Speed things.
Hatterene in this run is basically a psychic type Snorlax. Yep.
Basically, psychic type
No,
Snorlax.
it
Which
has
is funny
a
because we already
quarter.
have a Snorlax for that.
It has a quarter of the HP of Snorlax.
Oh god.
Okay. I'm now convinced that I need to pick up like a lot of potions.
Maybe you should go to the mart.
No, I'll pick them up.
You go to the mart to buy
Maybe not.
Pokeballs anyway. Just do a couple extra inputs.
This run requires me to have to buy the 3 Carbos. If I buy potions, I can't afford 3 Carbos.
Why? This
I
is the
think you
third
need more
time
than-
they have poisoned
honestly,
me.
With how bad our speed is, I don't think Carbos even matter. Like, would you get Carbos for Parasect?
Wait, I did? I actually
When,
did.
when you
and
have
that's how
under 60 speed, every single Carbos matters.
I actually won the Parasect race because I picked Carbos, which is the funniest thing.
Oh, really? Actually,
Yeah,
I think
because
I think you only won it because wasn't that the race where
It's-
Gym Leader Matt got a last minute reset?
yeah,
I
he
think
got
that's the
a
only
speed
reason
tie
you
on the
won.
Alakazam.
I think Matt
Be-
would have
no,
won if
be-
he didn't get that reset.
But the thing is, he got a reset because his speed tied with the Alakazam, and mine didn't because I got the extra Carbos. That's the funny thing.
But he
I
could have
won
won the
because of
speed
that.
tie and it would never have mattered.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like he lost the speed tie and he got crit. That's why he got a reset, and I didn't get a reset because I got the Carbos. That's the funny thing.
I better fight an extra person.
Like the Carbos thing gave me the victory, in that sense. Just so funny. Oh, and now finally outspeed an Ekans. No more rap. Disgusting creatures.
Don't let the Ekans hear you that.
Disgusting creatures. Get Carbos. Indeed, get Carbos.
Wow. I still have Thundershock and Psybeam's just better.
Not on the Starmie.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously
Well,
it is.
Okay, but
Yeah,
how
I
many
pick it up,
Starmies are
okay.
really out there?
One.
Right, exactly.
The one and only. When do we get Psybeam?
20.
20.
Ah, yeah.
I actually
I'm-
got it before Misty. I just had to fight one extra trainer.
I'm slower because of the
I-
blackout thing.
I also got it before Misty. I didn't
Well, I had
fight
to-
any extra trainers. I just
Must-
fought a lot of wild Pokemon.
I think that was the difference. Just wild Pokemon.
That makes sense.
Oh my god, guys. I actually outspeed the 3 Pidgey girl. By 1.
Carlos for the win. Hey, I got a critical hit.
Impossible.
I think my game is bugged.
Yep,
I
it's a
got a
monster
crit.
house. Are any of you guys getting body slam?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? This is Gen 1.
Interesting. You could go either all physical or all special with Swords Dance or Amnesia. But then the problem
I think I've
is
done.
you have more special moves than physical move choices.
I think I've done enough runs now to know that it's never good to go all one way. It's always best to go half-half.
I'm realizing now that I have less money because of the blackout.
Like going all physical or all special usually never works out. It's like, oh, hey, you can go 2 physical and 1 special, or the other way around, but all one way usually doesn't work out.
Oh, I have to use my emergency full restore now. That's a shame. The Charmeleon burned me.
Bummer.
I mean, I guess I didn't need to. It's not like I'm using physical moves on Surge.
Until the damage stacks up. Hi, Exu.
Oh, I almost forgot to teach Dig.
Wow.
I literally just looked up at the moveset. I'm like, we don't get dig.
No, I meant teach Dig to the Paris.
This is no Paris.
This Pikachu decided to paralyze me when I was already underspeeding everything. He's like, hey, I know you're slow, but let me paralyze you anyway.
Just in case for the extra 25 juicy percent.
25% my ass. We all know it's 50. Yeah, Prototype. I actually got that reference. I haven't heard that song in years.
Oh, I did it wrong. Crap. That probably will cost me a lot.
It's so weird that we have Thundershock, but there's no way we can learn Thunderbolt.
It's definitely a first.
Oh, I would love to do a red bar, but no, I don't think we can do that.
Bro.
Red bar is only
you.
really worth it for, like, if you're running, like, Mewtwo,
Imagine.
maybe Mew.
Yes. Definitely not.
Like
with this
Pokemon
thing.
where you don't need to heal. Like, don't do it with slow
Yeah.
Pokemon. That's a horrible idea.
No, but this. Teaching Dig first. It's the opposite. You need to teach Scott first. I forgot.
I don't know what Crystal Onyx is.
There was an episode in the
Crystal
Orange
Onyx?
Islands anime where there was an Onyx that was, like, all crystallized because of how old
okay.
it was. It was, like, all blue and
Yeah.
shiny.
Oh.
They predicted terrestrialization.
Was the Rhydon that can surf? Wasn't that also an Orange Islands episode?
Well, Rhydon could learn Surf since Red and Green.
Stop saying that. It's based on the episode that I'm talking about.
What? Why don't?
One Rhydon can surf, so apparently in the video game, all Rhydons
Yeah.
can surf.
Okay, for some reason I didn't get.
Actually, I
Repel
shouldn't even say
that?
surf. I should say swim. One Rhydon could swim.
You played
some
Star
reason I
Fox
don't have
Zero.
Repel
Nice.
either.
I've never played Star Fox.
It's fine.
I heard an interesting tidbit about Star Fox today. Apparently in Europe, or at least the UK specifically, it might be all of Europe, has a different name. It's like Starlink something.
No, Star Fox at least here. At least here it's always been Star Fox.
The conversation was brought up because apparently some game called Contra 3 also had a very, very weird name in Europe.
No,
I didn't play Contra, but it was a really long and weird name.
This is a disaster run, which means everything's
Oh,
gonna be
God.
perfect in the next one.
This Vulpix is from Nightmares. It's all blue with just a tiny bit of pink.
Actually, for not having repels, I didn't get that many encounters, I guess.
Of
but still.
course, I didn't get many encounters. Steve, you hearing this?
I
I
forgot the
know.
repels.
You know,
I don't know why.
I would consider calling him a cheater if he was using the Scott overlay, but he's using mine, and mine doesn't manipulate shit.
No. No, I'm just getting weird encounters.
Also, I'm doing something a bit different. I'm doing something that Steve usually does. I'm doing Erica before the tower.
I haven't done that in so long.
Because I want more money for vitamins, so I just came into Syl for repels in the water, but I'm actually going to buy the vitamins later so I can buy more of them. Not 3 Carbos, I'm going to try and get 5.
You can't even take 5 unless you want to skip out on later Carbos.
I guess I'll
Basically,
take 4.
if you get 5 Carbos in the early game, you will not be able to take the Pokemon Mansion Carbos. So really, it depends on if you want the speed up front or not.
Also,
Oh, yeah, I'm really
just-
rusty. Oh my god! Oh, I know what happened. I bought 6 paralyzed heals instead of repels for some reason. That's what
Classic.
happened.
also
Oh
letting
my
you
God,
guys
that's
know,
That's what happened.
Erica was surprisingly close. I thought, like,
That's what
she'll
happened.
just spam poison powder because of the weakness, but she'll stop using it if you actually get poisoned.
I just want you to know that we have 36 speed, which
Makes
is nowhere
sense.
near the 45, which is required to beat the oh my god, the Ghastlies. So the Ghastlies will go first.
I mean, on the bright side, we're immune to Lick, so there's less things they can do to us.
No, it just means they won't use Lick, right?
They're
Oh,
random.
They probably don't.
They're
Yeah,
random
they
AI.
They are random.
Yeah, they're slightly safer, because like with other Pokemon, there's the chance of paralysis, but psychic types don't have to worry about that. They only have to worry about Confuse Ray.
I hit
I
myself
don't.
one time.
I don't have repels for the tower either.
Well, Steve, also since I'm
Oh,
delaying
yeah.
my vitamin buy, I can actually get the nugget in the tower, so I can sell that as well.
I like how it's very interesting strategy for Scott or for Ike to spot us like a good 2 minute start to the run. Or he's doing what I did in high school with the pacer test, and he's purposely sandbagging it so the second run looks like it was really, really improved.
Steve,
That's
that
the
is
Scott
something
way.
that is something you never do. You're the kind of guy to reset first playthroughs.
Well,
I call that
in
the
high
Scott way.
and I know I brought it up many times, but in high school there's a test that goes beep, and then you go to the other side of the gym, and then it goes beep, and then you go to the other side of the gym. And anyways, I think pretty much everybody, at least in America, had to do it. And the beeps get faster and faster until you basically just can't make it to the other side anymore. And so essentially what people like me would do is they'd purposely get I don't know, 5 lower than they should, just so that way at the end of the year when they give you a grade in gym, it's usually on how much you improved. Well, it's a
That's
lot easier to
cheating.
improve if you sandbag your start.
That's kind of cheating.
Not really. Can they prove
But
it?
here,
Yeah,
that's how you get the easy A in gym. Without, I
Yeah,
mean, gym is
yeah.
already easy, but if
You're
you,
cheating.
if you get an easy A on that too, it's even easier.
Like, you're cheating the system. I guess it's not your fault, it's just the system. But it's
Don't
still
hate
so
the
funny.
player, hate the game.
Exactly. Oh god. No, it's fine. The next one is definitely gonna be a highlight then compared to this one. I did everything wrong in this one. Absolutely everything.
31. I think in red and blue, the encounters go up to 33 in the Safari Zone, so I think I might still get encounters.
All right, 31.
Oh my god,
for
I just found the
Erica.
Chansey. I'm gonna try and catch
Did you get it?
Wait. It's not doing anything. Come on. I'm throwing all my balls at it. The thing took like 15 balls to run away, and I never caught it. I always thought Chanseys ran away like the first turn or so. They don't
They
like
have
this.
like a 60% or something, I think. Like it's a high chance to run away, definitely. That's not what I was supposed to do.
What's the highest level in the Safari Zone?
33, I think. Red and blue.
That is really, really unfortunate. That means I'm probably gonna have to heal early then.
All right, I have enough money for 4 Carbos. I think I'm gonna go do Sylph before I do Koga. Like, I mean, he is weak to Psychic, but we're very slow and he's got Sludge. I don't think it's a good idea to face him.
Coward.
Yes.
That's the coward you're talking.
How early can you set foot in Fuchsia before you can start flying there?
Kind of hard to tell in red and blue because there's no, like, color changes. I'd say just go straight to the wall to be safe.
That's what I did.
Oh no. I was not supposed to do that.
In my school,
Erica
gym
poisoned
classes
me.
were more about actually doing and trying everything, not how good they were. Yeah, my PE class was just participation.
Yeah.
It was literally nothing else. You could be the
Well,
slowest guy in the gym and still pass,
but
as long as you did things.
You have
But that's the
nationwide,
idea.
but you had to
Should be
take
like
the
that.
national test. Like, I'm pretty sure you took some sort of thing that was like graded.
Yeah, but your grade shouldn't be in that, I guess.
Maybe it was a middle school thing? I don't remember. I never did it in high school.
What? No, you had to always, like, it's, now that I think about it, I think it's state. It was
Are
a
you-
state
yeah,
mandate, so maybe not all the states have it.
That just
Oh
seems
my
unfair,
God.
honestly.
To be fair, it's not a hard test.
Yeah, but I know. But still, some people are just not gonna be able to do
Dodgeball
it
day.
fine.
Oh my god. One of the few things I missed about school was dodgeball. I loved that game.
Oh my god, I love dodgeball. I never understood why so many women did not want to participate in dodgeball and just stood the back of the room.
Because they wanted to chit chat and not break their nails.
Right, but it's so unfortunate. Dodgeball is so fun.
You could at least you could use the girls as human shields.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
Well, okay, but here's the thing. We had like soft squishy balls. I assume you did too.
Yeah, but the point is, if you got hit, you're still out.
but from Ike's
Those
point of
are-
view,
those
when
are
you said
balls,
that,
not
he was
missiles.
probably thinking the hard balls.
Yeah,
They probably got rid of those just because people were getting hurt.
like those are balls, not grenades.
Speed, who
Yeah,
broke
yeah,
your
but-
heart?
Okay, let's put it this
Oh,
way:
no.
the balls that we used in dodgeball, you could squeeze really, really hard, and the ball
Yeah,
would
we used
basically
those
be
too.
gone.
These Hypno and Sylph keep putting me to sleep and almost killing me.
Evil. What
I
level
think
did we
Steve
get
is talking
Amnesia?
about the presidential fitness test. Probably.
Yeah, that's it.
What level did we get Amnesia?
Yeah, you didn't have it either, huh?
37.
37. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. This is some major disappointment that I'm about to be dealing with. I just got my body slam disabled against Hypno, and now I'm having to defeat it with Thundershock.
I don't have Thundershock anymore. You had the hard rubber ones? Oof.
Oh, yes, my worry of being slower than coughing was no worry at all.
Also,
I just want you to know that Smog did half. Smog. Sludge might one-shot us.
Also,
Jesus.
the rival wasn't too bad. Like, I was just lucky that the Pidgeot never once used Sand Attack. But even if he does, I have Recover. So I can easily just stall if I need to.
Okay, so that's the difference in our moveset. You have Recover, I've got Thundershock. We'll see how it does on future Gyarados.
I just one-shot it with my physical move.
Oh, I think I actually got the funny interaction.
Those Void dodgeballs, the sound of the ball hitting off someone's face will never be forgotten. That's true. Never forget. Why did I? Will be interesting. What? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. See how well that works out.
So bad.
The speed has been a factor, but it's more or less a taking hit factor. But this thing can actually take hits, surprisingly.
We
Unlike
have good
Cloister,
defense.
even though it has the same HP as Cloister.
I'm getting this
Like the
just
high
in case.
special. What's Cloister special? Like 95?
I thought Cloister had a low
this-
special stat.
In this generation, it's kind of decent special. It then gets much lower. I think it's like 80 or something.
Getting a soccer ball in the face was very unfun. Oh, I'm sure. Like, those things are very hard.
We only did.
What a terrible
We didn't
run.
do all. We didn't do a lot of soccer.
Alright, I'm gonna go do Koga now. You threw the
Smart,
dodgeball so
smart.
hard, taking out assholes who bullied me and sent them home. Dang.
It's basically a bullying simulator.
Interesting.
It was a way to take out your
those
anger.
Those two things usually don't mix. Usually you don't get bullied if you can throw a dodgeball hard enough to really hurt somebody.
No, I mean, I was a really big guy in high school, and people still bullied me.
I know, but were you able to throw a dodgeball hard enough to hurt them?
Not with those soft, foamy balls, no.
Were you violent?
Exactly.
Were
How can you hurt
violent
somebody
to
with
your-
that kind of ball? I don't think it's even possible.
your peers?
There are ways. The way is get really, really close.
There are ways.
Like you go all the way to the line in the gym, and then just like, do you know what a prep step is in baseball?
No,
A crow hop. You crow hop.
No idea.
no.
Okay.
No idea.
You know how you run forward to gain momentum when you throw the ball?
Run forward, like when you throw the ball.
Like you start running forward before you throw, so that way you get momentum.
Around
Yeah, I
forward.
can
You can
visualize
throw the
that.
ball like twice as fast if you start moving forward before you throw.
Yeah, I can visualize that. I've seen baseball in film.
Okay.
In film.
I was gonna be like, this isn't a hard concept to think of. You just move a little bit forward. We'll throw the ball. Yes. Did you do that?
We never really did baseball.
Yeah, but no. But did you have the foresight to not stand completely and utterly still while throwing the ball?
I may have stood still.
Okay. Well, that cuts your damage from your throw in like half. Maybe like a fourth. Not like.
That'll lower your damage.
Okay, not exactly a half, but close.
Still no resets or blackouts so far. Hey, Steve, you were right about the not buying 5 Carbos. I just entered the mansion, and I can use 1 Carbos.
I just got my first reset against Blaine.
That's
I have
worrying.
a really, really awkward level up where I don't gain speed.
When I don't gain
Or
speed.
I can't gain speed. I basically just have to take the fire spins and I have to take the takedowns.
Fire spin. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Why didn't you just use
either.
amnesia to make it, like, do nothing?
Critical hit.
Was it a
I
crit?
don't know.
Our defense is still pretty low. Also, I said takedown, didn't I? Not fire blast.
No, you did say fire spin, so.
Oh, okay, but I said the takedowns and fire spins.
How tall am I? 6'4". Man, even with the three amnesias, I still don't outspeed the Rapidash. I probably should have mixed in some swords dances to level up, or to do the
Swords
speed
Dance
up.
Amnesia.
You have both amnesia and swords dance?
Yep, I got rid of
This
recover.
one-
That
this
is,
one has more.
That is an interesting strat.
Like, I truly think going both might just be the way to go.
When I said both, I meant like you You don't. You like keep one of the other for like
Well,
if you're all special,
well,
you want to
Steve.
keep one physical move for like Jinx and Doug Trio.
Well, Steve, here's another advantage. It gives you more chances to badge boost, which means more speed. Because you can only use Amnesia 3 times, but with Swords Dance, I could use 3 more badge boosts. Makes sense? That was what I was thinking. Also, the guy in the Discord not seeing your glasses. Yeah, that was freaking funny. Some guy in my Discord had no idea I wore glasses, even though I've had a webcam for years. That's not picking on the guy, but that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you have a wake out. Because like,
You
you
don't
didn't
have
have
it.
a face
You don't
cam
have it on your what do you call it?
At my avatar? Yeah.
Yeah.
on the
I mean,
avatar
then
too,
again,
yeah.
I don't have long hair either. Well, not that long. Think I should...
The nerve of this Charizard to crit me.
think I should, yeah. Psychic, yeah. You're also 6'4"? Nice.
Hey, a lot of tall people. Like, make me feel better. How tall are you?
I don't know because I use metric system. So when you guys say
Okay,
5
say your-
something, I'm
but-
like, what?
What's your height in meters?
Say it,
Someone will convert it.
Convert it.
Okay, in meters, I'm like 1 meter and 78, 79.
So
Oh,
you're
And
less than.
76.
Oh my god. I lost
Well,
to the
I
ledge.
can already tell you he's less than 6 foot because 2 meters is 6 foot.
I lost
Like
to the
I'm-
ledge.
Wait, 1 meter 7? Isn't it like really short?
No, that's
Aren't
the average here.
Europeans generally short?
I think it really depends on the country. There are countries where people are very tall here.
I know, like, back
But
in
now
the
in-
old US, like, the average height was like 5'3".
Like it's
That's
why
funny
old-
that you're pushing the boulder without the bike.
That's why
I'm not
old,
using the bike.
That's why old houses, the doorways were so small. Those people were really short. I think George Washington was like 5'3" or something, from what I've heard. Like, they weren't really that tall. Like, I wonder what changed. What did they put in our water supply?
They
Wheaties.
put in the water.
2 meters isn't 6 feet. 6'4" is 193 centimeters.
Oh god.
Growth hormones? Yeah, they put growth hormones in the water.
They put hormones in the water.
Hey, Steve, where are you at? Victory Road?
Lorelei.
It's probably
All three of us
Lorelei,
are pretty close together. I just left Victory Road right now.
I hate being
But I-
slower than Jinx.
But I
Getting-
messed up a lot.
Ike is 5'8". Ah. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
5'8". That's pretty much very
Drinking
normal.
water from the Detroit River? I've
Yeah.
heard it's not a good idea.
Oh, I just now realized that Agatha's probably gonna suck.
Agatha always sucks. She sucks for
Yeah, but
everybody.
more than usual.
More than usual. How come I'm really getting critical hits even with amnesia? This is disgusting.
I forgot to mention. 'cause
You're
I don't know if
6'5".
anybody
Yeah.
Dang. Somebody in my chat beat me. Stadler Rankin is 6'5".
Now I feel short for being 6'1".
Oh god.
Okay, I beat Agatha first try. You guys can suck it.
I just beat the hiker.
It was Agatha all along.
Yes, I got that all along.
Sleeper build in about everything. And I'm confused.
About what?
No,
Oh,
I'm literally confused, you smartass.
About what?
Like,
Did someone punch this guy? I just got a reset on Agatha. I kept hitting myself in confusion and just get hit with Nightshade.
Oh, Aerodactyl crit me. Darn it.
Honestly, I think setup was just unnecessary. I think just go for the psychics. Dude, oh my god, stop hitting yourself. Oh my god, I just lost again. Steve, did you just Ike your way through Agatha?
Oh, I just lost against Lance a second time. No.
That's what you get for getting a
No.
lucky Agatha.
Ike's gonna win. I see Ike passing me right.
How am I passing
I
you?
first tried Lance. Come on, man.
I keep telling you I messed up a lot. How am I even passing any of you?
Yeah,
You
Steve.
first tried Lance. I just got critical hit hyper beamed on the Dragonite.
Steve, you have nobody to blame but yourself.
About a critical hit hyper beam?
Yeah, exactly. That was clearly your fault.
I guess so. I just lost the third time to Lance.
Can someone tell me why this thing learned self-destruct?
I wonder that too.
Reset. Maybe I should do this.
Okay, 35-19.
Nice.
No, not nice.
Have Ike say,
So
I fight for
terrible.
my friends.
I fight for my friends. With the original voice actor of the new one. It's called Greg Chun, the one right now. I don't know the name of the original one.
Oh my god, Aerodactyl critical hit hyper beam.
Alright, Lance is dead.
Well, there
Also,
was one major flaw to my strategy. I already did rare candy, Jose.
I'm also just gonna let you know, using 3 amnesias and 3 swords dances let me outspeed everything. So Lance was not ended up being hard.
Now I made one major flaw, and it's costing me.
I have
I looked at
999 special.
I looked at my moveset. I looked at your movesets. I clearly made a
Holy
mistake.
crap.
I
Dude.
truly thought Thunder Shock would one-shot the Gyarados, and it doesn't even close. Not even close to one-shotting the Gyarados.
3640. Also, you
Yeah,
want to know
if I had
something impressive?
If I had Amnesia over Thunder Shock, this wouldn't even have been. I'm just getting absolute wrecked. There's nothing I could do. Amnesia would have been the only thing I could do.
What's interesting, I was level 56, right? I had 999 special, and Executor still lived a Psychic. And it wasn't even I don't think it was a crit. I didn't see the crit text, unless someone wants to
Yeah.
rewind.
Freaking
But yeah,
excited.
I think having Swords Dance and Amnesia is the correct play, but I got super unlucky at Agatha, and on Lance, I was having a bad level up moment, so I used a rare candy before him. But then I ended up leveling up before the Charizard, so I'm gonna open up the XP router and see if I can find, like, the correct level to get to.
I was in first. Now I lost. Gotta love it.
Cheating.
So Swords Dance was not the right answer, and Thunder Shock was not the right answer. I truly thought that Thunder Shock would be good enough for Gyarados, and I literally can't win. I basically have to get
How?
leered by Gyarados. There's
But
nothing.
You have amnesia. What do you mean you can't win?
What do you mean? I don't have amnesia.
Why are you crazy? Why
I think
did you
Steve
have
is correct. He
amnesia?
kept Thundershock over
I
Amnesia.
was in first. I don't want to hear this crazy nonsense. I was in first until we got to Lance. I was a whole trainer
Yeah,
ahead.
I mean, yeah, but
Unfortunately, Thundershock was not the answer for Gyarados, and that's it.
I think Thundershock after Misty is just replaceable. I think that's the
Yeah,
last time.
and you
I
know
used
what? It was fine,
Hmm.
and then it
That's
was not fine.
it was fine, then it's not fine.
You
No,
know,
I
what?
just-
The
I just-
Thundershock was not a hindrance until now.
No, but I mean, for me, amnesia is a must in everything. Like, it doesn't matter what you are.
I'm gonna rewind
you are
my
a sucker
stream. I
for-
want to see what level I was when I beat Rival 6. So I'm trying to find the perfect level.
I think I need to change a few things.
To be fair, I also
51.
think I may have like went right past amnesia. I think it was right around Giovanni, and then I just kind of missed it.
Alright, I see what I did wrong. When I was using my candies for Rival 6, I chose to save one rare candy to use before Lance, or before the champion. That ended up being a
You didn't
mistake.
focus on it.
That
Nobody
ended up
saw me
being a
just lose
mistake.
to the champion's
That,
Charizard because he used Rage.
that way
Dude,
you
shame
level
on
up
yourself.
before
You
the
deserve shame
Charizard.
for that.
I do. Rage knocked me out. Both figuratively and literally.
Rage quit.
Rage knocked me out in anger, and Rage knocked me out in game.
Total rage quit. But oh god.
All right, so what
At
I'm
least I know.
noticing, what I'm noticing is if I use 11 rare candies, or not 11 rare candies, if I candy to level 51 for Rival 6, then I'll have to set up on Lance on the second Dragonair, and then on the champion, I'll level up right before the Rhydon, so I can keep my speed for the Charizard.
I'm pretty sure I was like 2 resets before before I started Lance.
I'm gonna make some notes here really quick.
Hear this guy? He's
Rival
like
6.
uncompetitiving in the run.
Like, I think my notes
Steve,
are do some
Steve,
training
come
before
on, Steve.
Brock.
I literally did this for your Paris run. I was nice to you.
Yeah, but that was for an official, like, you know, my leaderboard, like, you
Oh,
know,
how
this
was
is
your
what the Pokemon
how
can
was
do
the
thing.
second Paris run? I forgot to ask.
Oh, the second Paris run went fine.
Did you use the same XP thing I told you about?
accidentally screwed up that.
Oh my
I
god.
may have accidentally battled the Bellsprout trainer instead of the water trainer, which
The
they have
Bellsprout trainer.
vastly different XP yields, and it fucked up everything. So I went out of the cave. I went back into the cave. I went to go battle the Mr. Mime trainer. Then I had to do the cave again, and so it cost me probably an extra minute because I battled the wrong trainer.
Funny.
All right, I'm gonna hit the restroom. I can tell you my greatest regret of the run was not getting Amnesia over Thundershock. I truly thought Thundershock with this high special would be able to one-shot Gyarados.
It's a
I was
40
completely and
power.
utterly wrong.
All right, here's a little piece of advice. A 4 times Thundershock is a 160 power move, but Stab Psychic is 135. One Amnesia
Yes,
completely
I know.
balances
That's what my
Thundershock.
overlay says.
Yeah.
Just because yours doesn't say it doesn't mean mine doesn't.
Yeah, but I know how to do math.
I mean, Amnesia was obviously out of the question for me to remove. It was like if I wanted to get Swords Dance or something, if anything, but it's still fine. Bruno almost killed me.
That killed me twice.
Hitmonchan Mega Punch crit me and let me like red. But it's a good thing the other 3, the Hitmonlee, Champ, and the other one didn't do anything. But like, holy shit, so slow. This is one of those Pokemon that you actually need to know when you level up and stuff like that. And it's like, no, I don't like that.
All right, I'm ready.
Almost done. Actually,
It's okay. I have like 20 resets I can cut in the next run.
It's definitely gonna be a better one.
I'd say that's a lot of room for improvement.
I mean, I'm already happy if I actually do get repels and I don't black out on Brock.
all right. I
Well,
wrote
Brock,
down.
like,
I wrote down when
the
my level ups
super-
were during the league, and I know
the
what
Ekans,
setup to
yeah.
do.
Now I will say before the Ekans guy.
I mean,
terrible.
I really
And
do
we-
think that I'm gonna pick up a minimum of 3 potions, probably 4.
Hmm.
All right, this time.
And you guys said you fought bug catchers, I suppose, in the forest is better than going crazy like
I
did.
didn't, but I didn't fight the bug catchers, but Speed also beat Brock only like 20 seconds behind me, so I guess the extra levels was just made knocking out other Pokemon faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I
here's the
did.
thing.
I
I got
didn't
hit
fight
by Sand
anything.
Attack on
Yeah.
the Light Years Junior trainers, so
Oh,
it,
I
it
did not
added
fight
like an
that guy.
extra 2 attacks.
No,
I did not
I'm
fight
just
that guy.
worried
He was
because
too risky.
I didn't fight anyone and went straight to Brock, and you can win, but it's obviously fishy. You can still lose.
Also, little tip, do not use recover during bide. It stacks up the bide counter. We found this out during another run.
Yeah.
But yeah, moves that don't do damage or don't alter stats stack onto the bide counter. So like bide, focus energy,
And use Thundershock.
I believe mimic as well. Like I'm sure if you mimicked during bide, it would probably count. Maybe.
Hey, Speed.
But
I voted your under on the last run.
hey, you actually voted correctly.
You put 40 as your over under. I'm like 40. Have you looked at this thing special?
Steve, I was basing it
much.
on the speed because we were going to move second against everything.
Yeah.
I was thinking that was going to add a lot of time.
Did you think that that was going to add 4 minutes of text?
I want to do sub 35.
I don't know. I thought
one.
Koga was going to be harder than he actually was.
I mean, to be fair, I still got kind of lucky on Koga. Because both me and Ike did Koga way earlier than you did.
Yeah, no.
I did Koga before.
No,
too,
I did.
yeah.
I did Erica, then Sylph, then Sabrina, then Koga. And Koga ended up being super easy.
We went Erica to Koga. I did it with Swords Dance. I don't know what Ike did though.
No, I did Erika then Koga, yeah.
I didn't use Swords Dance. I just had Swords Dance for the drowsy trainers because I knew that I would not one-shot them.
Yeah, with Body Slam.
All right, so let me know when you're ready.
I'm fine.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Name yourself Steve.
Steve.
I will.
I'm Steve.
I heard the movie just came out. I don't know if
People are saying it's
Minecraft?
horrible.
the Minecraft movie, yeah.
It's on my piracy website. I could watch it for free right now if I wanted to.
I haven't never played the game, so I have no interest in the movie, but so many people are saying it's trash.
You could also watch it right now, Speed, if you want. I can send you the link.
No, don't.
If it is too bad.
I don't even
Like
think
that
I'd want to
bad.
see it.
I don't really
Yeah.
watch a lot of movies anymore. I mostly just watch a lot of TV.
TV series. Makes sense. No. Not the wild level
Apparently
3
it's very
Rattata.
fun. Well, I'm sure it's a kid's movie. I'm sure the young kids might
okay,
like it.
But here's the thing. It has Jack Black. Has Jack Black ever made a not funny movie?
Yes. Definitely.
I actually watched
Jack Black has been in some clunkers where he was the only good thing about the entire movie.
That,
I remember there was a
another
Jack
thing,
the
yeah, that's
Giant
true.
Beanstalk movie that Jack Black was in, and I'm like, man, if Jack Black wasn't in this movie, it'd be one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Actually, for Christmas last year, me and my family watched a Jack Black Christmas movie. I think it was called Dear Santa. It was on Paramount, I think.
Oh, I saw that too. Yeah.
I know it was a brand new movie. We freaking loved it. It was awesome.
I really don't like how they made him good at the end.
Very good at the end.
I mean, isn't that like a PG rated movie? Or 13 PG-13 maybe? Because of some uses of maybe they say L a few times.
The H word.
It just felt like it.
The terrible word.
I like how everyone called the kid a liar until he was actually on TV with whatever that famous artist was.
I think it was Drake.
Sure,
Oh my God.
that's the name of a person.
You seriously never heard of Drake? Isn't he one of the most famous
I've
rappers?
heard of him. I've heard of him. That is the only thing I've heard of him for is that I've heard of him. I know that Drake exists. I don't know a single thing about him.
I mean, I don't listen to his stuff. I just know he's one of the most famous artists.
Sure. Probably. So famous, I've never heard of him.
Steve,
I would
you've
not
never even
respect
heard of
the
Katy
X-Factor.
Perry.
She's the one who sang that that song for the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
She did a Super Bowl. That's how famous she was. And you know what? I saw her thanks to the Super Bowl.
That's when I saw it.
If she didn't do that Super Bowl, never would have heard of her either. Oh, she's the one with the left shark thing. That's what she's famous for. She's famous for the Super Bowl show with the left shark.
Well, I think for a decent time, I think she was also a judge on, I think it was The Voice or it was American Idol. She was a judge on one of those shows.
Clearly, left shark was like either high or drunk, or he completely and utterly forgot his routine.
Are any of you going to teach
Left
Bide?
Shark made the concert so much better.
Bite. I got defeated by
Bide.
Bite.
Ooh, now that you point that out, man, if he gave bind, that would be so much better.
Just
We learn
imagine.
Bind. Oh man, the encounters again.
Hey, they're part of the
Although-
game.
They're part of the game.
Question, Ike. When you use Scott's overlay for Gen 3, does it mod out encounters on the first couple routes?
I can, yeah, you can put that.
Did you?
Depending on the Pokemon, if I need training, I don't. If I don't
Oh,
need it, I remove
Steve, this guy's a
Come
cheater.
on! I have 6 encounters. I haven't even picked up the rare candy yet.
YouTube's thing. Alright, it reconnected. Yeah, I'm gonna start over.
That wasn't YouTube.
No.
That was you.
it.
I know. Well, it wasn't an internet thing because it disconnected,
It was
but I
an
was
internet
talking.
thing. You were definitely not talking and completely
Wait.
disconnected on Discord
So-
for a hot
So,
second.
were you not hearing
You're
connected
from
again?
Bastille.
Come
Oh, God.
on. I'm 6 Pokeballs deep into the Sandshrew.
Am I going through okay?
Yes,
Okay.
we're fine now.
But yeah, I was just gonna say I'm starting over my run because I taught rest over confusion by mistake.
Oh, painful.
That'll just
That
make
is indeed
that it's literally unplayable. If I keep playing that.
Yeah, it would make everything absolutely slower. Because like if it was over Thundershock or something, like maybe okay, we can just say, okay.
Oh, on the
But-
bright side, I'm
or
still
you can-
alive.
Over confusion, you're dead. Pretty much.
Okay. Starting over.
I will definitely lose.
Like, you're literally like 7 trainers ahead of me. I don't want to hear it.
seven trainers ahead.
I know exactly 7 trainers
You
ahead.
can count them. I don't know.
Why
I
are you
wouldn't know.
battling
exactly.
Onyx guy? What in the world are you
Yeah.
doing?
Maybe he doesn't want the elixir.
I don't need to buy potions like you did.
I just spent like a half hour on the arrival, man. Like, I just missed everything. And now all my PP is freaking gone. I just got a Gen 1 miss on Confusion.
Are you sure it was a Gen 1 miss if you've been hit with Sand Attack?
Yes. Yes.
Been hit with
My
Sand
overlay
Attack.
tells me when my accuracy has been lowered. I could see the word 100%.
I can see.
What
Don't
move
worry.
were you using that was still 100% accurate through a Sand Attack?
I never got sand attacked.
Oh, you were talking about missing all your moves having no PP.
That was okay. I just fought the Nugget guy, and I have 6 confusions. That's what I meant.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I should do.
you guys remember when it was just Steve with the internet problems? Good old days.
It's probably gonna be me one day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The amount of stupid crits missed is doing me.
Whose goodness? Yours?
Who's
Why are we
goodness?
judging
My
your
own.
goodness?
My own, because I'm the best.
What? That's my username.
Steve M the best.
Oh, okay. That I understand how you could see that. My username for the very, very longest time, for basically my entire life till 3 years ago, was the best 100,028.
Okay, I had no idea.
Because it was a locker
That makes sense.
combination in high school. Told
Yep.
the
That
story
makes
many
sense.
times.
I was unaware of that knowledge.
It's
The
okay.
deep history.
I mean, we don't know
I
the
can see how
knowledge
there would be no
about.
way to know.
We don't know the knowledge of the whereabouts of the origin story of Ike D. Killer.
The killer. The thing, Ike is self-explanatory. Is the Nintendo character basically Fire Emblem? Everybody I think knows that. The killer thing was nicknamed from a friend called me that when we were playing League of Legends.
Is your real
Basically.
name Ike?
No,
Oh,
that's not a name here. It's an
Do
English.
you
name.
enjoy being called Ike?
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm fine with both. People are calling me Ike. People are calling me my real name. I'm fine with both. Even funnier because in Spanish you can say Ike or Ike, which would be like the Spanish pronunciation, and people also call me like that, and I'm fine with it.
so people in your chat go
Ike.
like just shriek
Yeah,
like
something
little
like that.
girls. Eek.
Eek.
And my
gonna
viewership
be
dropped
another
after the buffers.
Did it start
I
a
would-
new stream?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It only. I think you'd have to be dropped for like a couple of minutes for it to do that.
Hmm.
Oh, Ike,
Yeah, I
funny
think in Twitch
story.
it's similar.
When Scott was doing his Onyx stream, he forgot to like end the stream on YouTube, and it still said he
Oh,
was
yeah.
live on a buffered screen for like a half hour until Steve messaged him about it, and then Scott was like, "Oh, I guess he never pressed the button to like go on live."
But,
There were people still in his
that's
chat
good.
asking, "Hey, is this stream over?"
but I think it's good because in YouTube, I believe if you go over some time, it deletes the video or something. I
Yeah,
think.
if a stream goes over 12 hours, it does not save the
Oh, 12
VOD.
hours. 12 hours.
Yeah, it won't save the VOD.
So I would be unable to upload something of 12 hours on
I think you can upload a 12-hour video, I think.
only 12, exactly 12, not a minute longer.
Yeah, I think that's the limit for videos for sure.
Hmm.
Hey, at least this time I found Paris.
I mean, I don't think I will ever stream that long, but it's good to know just in case.
Yeah, like, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
In that run where I had to quit because I taught rest over confusion, I was gonna have to get the Sandshrew, but now I don't.
What is with everybody disabling the move I'm gonna use this run?
Maybe disable works like it does in Gen 2 onwards now. Maybe I backported how it actually works.
in Gen 7 or something?
Would you guys be
100%.
very mad if I went into the game's code and made disable 100% accurate?
No.
If it changed
I
to
would
be
know,
the
though.
last move,
I
if
would
it changed
know.
to be the last move I use, I would be fine.
My
What?
overlay reads the in-game code, so I would know.
I'm pretty sure it reads the cross-gen, or not. I'm pretty sure it reads some
Hmm.
JavaScript, some JSON
I
files.
want to say that stuff wasn't super accurate, and I think he made it read like, well, I know Scott's reads the in-game. You could mess with it, and it will tell you what the actual number is.
What it is, yeah. Makes sense. Look, the last use of Thundershock.
What'd you teach over it with?
Amnesia.
What?
The thing you didn't use.
You couldn't possibly be that high of a level yet.
No. I mean in the future. I'm not deleting Thundershock, but I'm not gonna
I'm
use
literally
it anymore.
looking at your stream.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not gonna use Thundershock anymore. There's no need for it. There shouldn't be any reason to use it. Well, I mean, I guess there is one more use, I suppose, but not really.
I'm poisoned. I think I have one antidote.
I can think of one more use of Thundershock. For me,
Yeah,
you're ahead of me, but the Slowpoke.
The Slowpoke, yeah, that's the one.
I
That's
just
the
used
last one for-
used bite on it.
Bite.
You have bite?
Yeah, you start with
Well,
bite.
remember I started over, but in the first run I did use bite. I actually skipped
But
body
you
slam entirely.
Should have had body.
I skipped it entirely.
Oh.
Because my
It
It was
plan,
my final.
well, my final moveset was Swords Dance, Amnesia, Psychic, Tri-Attack. I just taught that Tri-Attack by level up, because I didn't think the extra 5 power would make a difference. And I
That
didn't want to
makes
fight,
sense.
and I realized during the Mew race, fighting that trainer and teaching the TM takes more time than you think it does.
Mm,
The mirror race is destroying everything. Now you guys are
I,
catching
I
the dodgeball.
I don't think that's true. I think
It's
the
like
idea of
that.
picking up a whole bunch of vitamins and whatnot take a lot longer than that.
Yeah, but if I'm able to learn a body slam equivalent by level up, why waste time getting the TM?
If you need it, like
Well, I don't.
early.
Well, I
If
mean,
you
you don't
need it.
really need it early. Bite's 60 power. You only use Bite for like a few Pokemon. Not worth going out of the
Hmm.
way
We
for a
also had
TM.
very different strategies. I used a lot. I mean, I basically lived off of body slam, so not the greatest
Hmm.
judge of how useful it was. For me, it was like the best move next to psychic.
Also, question: did you guys get the TM for Psychic or just wait by level up?
TM.
I
I
waited by
mean, the
level up
TM,
because
but
I wanted the PP with
setting.
Psybeam, and I didn't want to waste time teaching the TM. Because Psychic is
Hmm.
sort of out of the way, because there's no reason to ever go in the bottom right area of Saffron unless you're getting Psychic. Like, no reason to go down there. Because whenever I fly to the center, I always go left, up, then right. Because it's the quickest way to the building.
Oh my god. Not again. Not the Santa attack into Lucy, never again.
Holy crap! I just got a
What?
reset on Misty. I got 2 Bubble Beam crits in a row. They were both crits.
To be fair, she actually was harder than I originally expected. Her water guns, non crits, did like 40 damage,
She crit-
30
what the-
damage.
She just crit me a 3rd Bubble Beam in a row.
You know, I think us in the biz like to call that comeuppance for restarting.
You know the funny thing? There's some Pokemon move now that it's called like that. Comeuppance is a real move now.
Well,
Does it work?
I'm not starting over. I'm not gonna start over during a race because of bad luck. I only started over because I deleted Confusion by accident.
Yeah, I got some really crap thing. Yeah,
How does this comeuppance move work?
it's basically both counter and mirror code, but a dark type move. And the sad thing is the Pokemon that learn are horrible, all of them. But other than
Wait,
that,
I don't understand. Counter and mirror coat?
both. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one. Like it
So
reflects
it's
damage.
just
Doesn't matter.
immediate bide?
Yeah, basically. There's already
And
a
I'm
new version
guessing
of
the
that.
Pokemon that should learn it don't, like Wobbuffet.
I
No,
am
Wolf
miss.
it doesn't.
Alright, I have to start over again.
Right.
No,
happened? What
absolutely
happened?
not. Absolutely not. You're not
happened?
starting over twice. You're just gonna have to take the run one time.
Nope.
What happened at least?
I got hit with 1 sand attack on the Pidgey girl, and I blacked out, and I hadn't saved since Misty.
Ouch.
You're gonna have to take the
Nah, shut up,
the
Steve.
first
I don't want to
run
hear
time.
it. Shut up.
Oh god.
No, this
You're
is
easy.
just this is part of the game. You've already started over once. You just have. Okay, well you've already started, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what you say.
But I'm not sticking around to the end because I'm already 17 minutes in.
Well, that's fine.
But it's like, oh god.
Let's just say I forfeit the second run.
It's not illegal if you forfeit.
I just want this to be on record, so you should never complain about the first run reset ever again for what you've just done.
Dude, I haven't
Or
brought it up in a
forever.
long time until today.
You brought it up today.
Besides that, I almost never bring it up. I only bring it up
You
as a
bring it up
joke.
every ice stream.
Besides the specific example of right now and today, I haven't brought it up ever.
You bring it up every ice stream just because there's a week between ice streams.
Oh my god. It's fine, it's fine.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm tapping a little bit into the Ike. I have been confused like 3 times now, and I've successfully not hit myself 5 times in a row.
The Ike powers. They're manifesting now.
I mean, they were almost exclusively against Ghastlies, but you know what? Those are the matchups that matter.
Yeah, those are the annoying ones, definitely. I can see that those are the annoying ones for sure. Okay.
Like, how early did you do Erica?
In the first run, or are you talking to Ike?
I don't
Okay.
know. How early did I do Erica? I don't remember right now, actually. I think I did after the tower, though.
Don't have long.
Okay,
I'm
that's
out
what I'm
dinner.
doing.
Stop by to say, hey, Fat Albert. Hey, Sundown.
Hey!
I remember that.
Oh god.
That's why I asked
Yeah.
last run if what the level was in
Yeah.
Safari Zone,
Yeah.
because I'm level 32 and I just got poisoned.
It
So
doesn't matter.
now I have to heal.
But doesn't matter because you don't fight in the Safari Zone.
No, I count the Safari Zone battle
Ah,
anyways,
you
even if
well,
your
well, I
Pokemon
mean,
doesn't come out. Any
it's
battle,
fine,
just
but
you can take the risk, sure, but boy, is that a risk.
I suppose.
Is that what? So that's. I thought you
I
were
didn't
asking
have to
about
do
it
this
because,
also.
like, you were underleveled.
It's fine. What's the worst that can happen?
No, I got poisoned. Well, yes, I was underleveled, and I got poisoned in the overworld, and I was going to go into Safari Zone, but I knew I would get into a battle with a wild Pokemon because my levels was so low.
Was low, yeah. God damn it! No, I will do this.
First, try the Pidgey.
Disgusting poison gas.
My internet's just bad
How
today.
did you find a Chansey?
The repel ran out, and I decided to walk through 7 tiles of grass and not use another repel. And then I found the Chansey.
Wow,
Hey, Paris.
crazy.
Hey, I even threw, I'm not even kidding, like 15 Pokeballs at it. Every one of them missed, and then it ran away. I'm literally surprised it took that long to run away, because Chansey's chances of
My
running away are
lord.
quite good.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I found this out through the disassembly. The chances of Pokemon to run away in the Safari Zone are dependent on the base speed. Like, Pokemon like
on the
Rhyhorn
speed.
pretty much never run away, but like Tauros pretty much always runs away, just because of how fast it is.
I thought it was based on species, not the speed.
Maybe in other games, but in Gen 1 it was
Mm.
entirely dependent on the speed.
On the speed, yeah, makes sense. The good Pokemon are fast anyway, so
Yeah, that makes the most sense, because if you're fast, you can get away quicker.
The cool Pokemon are the fast ones anyway.
Yeah,
there,
it made
so-
Tauros and Scyther super difficult to catch.
Yeah, Kangaskhan is also decently fast. So it makes sense. No, I was not supposed to do it.
Rex, how would you even go about making Crystallonic since it's a one of? Like, is there anything to go off of, like stats, moves, all that? Like, we just have to make it up from scratch. Like, what
You know-
would you do?
You know, that's something Gym Leader Matt's been doing. He's been releasing videos based on unreleased Pokemon, and he had to, like, make up the stats and typing himself.
I mean, that's a fun idea. You have some creativity.
I don't know,
there.
though. He made Gorochu, like, a Fire Dark type, even though Dark isn't in Gen 1.
Okay,
He definitely had some creative fun with it. You know what's annoying?
I mean that's very biased.
Yeah, you know what's really annoying? I paralyzed the Pidgeotto with Thundershock, and it still sand attacked me anyway.
It's still sand attack.
Makes you wonder how Ash caught 30 in the Safari Zone. You know, there's an actual speedrun category for Pokemon Yellow called Ash %. You have to literally do everything
Yeah,
that Ash does. Like, it even includes catch the Caterpie, evolve straight to Butterfree, get the Pidgeotto, release the Butterfree after you catch the Mankey, evolve it to Primeape, and the best part of all is you have to catch the exact number of Tauros. I don't know if RNG Manips are allowed in that category. Probably not.
But otherwise you can stay there for like hours.
I'm sure you do a
It's
bunch of save scumming too, like save steps maybe.
Yeah, probably. But still, looks painful.
I think the world record for it's like 6.5 hours.
Looks really painful, honestly. To do.
Yeah, I
Because there's
think
nothing you
the
can do there.
record. I don't know if the record's ever been beaten, but I know Exarian had the world record at some point.
That definitely looks painful. like it's probably something I wouldn't try to replicate, I believe.
No, I wouldn't.
Because it just feels like there's too much RNG involved in the process to
I
enjoy
mean,
it.
Yellow did increase the odds of Tauros. I think in the leftmost area, it's like maybe 20% chance.
I think it's 10% the highest.
Oh, maybe 10.
It's
Yeah. They did
which is
increase the
still
odds, though.
not that much. Yeah, that's true. But it's still 10%, and I need to catch like what 20? I think there were.
I think it was 27 Toros or 29.
27. That's even worse than I thought. My goodness, that's even
Which
worse
of you
than I
guys is
thought.
in the lead right now?
Oh, he's way
I
ahead.
I guess I'm ahead.
I'm behind, and I pretty much forfeited
Well, I
the
mean-
race by starting over a second time, which is not something I ever do. I
The sad
disconnected
thing is, I'm
again.
pretty sure my first run, there's no way to duplicate it. Just I'm gonna have to destroy that first run.
Oh my God.
This is the run that's gonna count, all flaws and all. Crap.
Oh, jeez, it's not connecting. God fucking damn it, YouTube.
Oh no. What seems to be a terrible day for a Pokemon like this. Nothing is working. I just want to get a better time than the previous one. There were too many mistakes in the previous one. Like I'm not that competitive in my times, but I at least won like a decent run. Like
I
not
had
with so
2
many mistakes.
resets last time, and I'm already have 5.
But I mean, if it's sand attack and stuff like that, that's really just luck. There's nothing really you can do about it.
Yeah, well, I can't one shot or even two shot the Pidgeotto, so I had to take the sand attacks.
Well, can I just DNF my second run and just stick to my first?
Oh god.
Yep, that's fine.
You know what?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just do that. I was fighting the gentleman.
happened now?
I was fighting the gentleman candy, and I guess I didn't one-shot the Ponyta because it crit me with Ember and killed me. And I'm like,
Oh,
you know what? I'm
God.
not starting over again. Let's just stick to the first run. Darn it! I went through all that work of planning my level ups in the league, just to never be able to use them.
For the RNG to say nope.
You try and minimum battle too many Pokemon.
I wasn't minimum. I fought the Viridian bug catchers.
Nah, this it's not minimum battles. I
That's
put one.
okay. Those barely count. That's like saying, oh, hey, you know those Zubats in Mount Moon? Those are minimum battles.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Uh-huh.
I'm rewinding my
Those are
stream and
really
see if I can figure out what happened. Man, my internet was so bad. It's like constantly going between 1080p and 140. Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Oh, I went into the fight at 12 HP. That's why. I didn't heal.
Ah, okay. Well,
Yep, that's why.
that's more of a player mistake.
Well, on the bright side, I think I got the stream to quit disconnecting.
Shouldn't have done that.
I'm pretty sure he would do that again.
Alright,
But he doesn't pick up potions. And I'm pretty sure he'd do it again and just, if it happened again,
well,
he'd
what's
blame
stupid
the
is
RNG.
stupid
Do it
is
again.
I always buy like 5 super potions in Vermilion, so I had a potion. I just didn't use it. I was gonna use it before the rival anyway.
Oh, you know what's even more hilarious? Your overlay doesn't tell you any, or your overlay does tell you now.
Yeah, well, it's always shown current HP, so I really have no excuse.
Didn't it show max before?
Yeah, but I changed it to show current like way over a year ago. What I changed was the text will be either green, yellow, or red depending on the percentage of my health bar left. Like, cause like Gen 1, you can't really see like a yellow bar or like red bar. At least with Super Shucky, so I coded that in, but it's always shown current HP.
Not the red bar. Forbidden word.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on the leaderboard. It'll just have to be a first playthrough, sadly.
Okay, I just realized. I'm just like, how in the world I'm so far behind Ike? I just looked. Ike has 0 resets. That's why.
I mean, you got a lot of bad luck with sand attack. You said it yourself.
Yeah,
Alright,
but I've
so
also
I
had
was
some
57.
resets earlier too with Rival 2.
Oh,
How many resets did I have in my first run?
no, in this one, I was much more lucky than the previous one. The previous one, I'm sorry, I got a bit worse luck in some fights.
Have you guys ever biked around the corner in Giovanni's gym without like stopping first?
Yeah, I do that a lot. I actually
Yeah.
almost never go down the ledge. Very rare when I do. I've gotten really good at that.
Weird.
I
Like
got this
I
thing.
almost 100% of the time have to stop except for this run. Like I just
Well,
stop
you're
and
on
then I walk around
keyboard.
the
You always
corner.
have to stop before changing directions.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, yes.
If we look at it that way.
It's not always like a stop. Like I can like pre-click the next button, like,
Well, it's like you have to
and then it
pause
immediately
for
change.
like a tiny, like, third of a second. You have to like do a very tiny pause.
Well, like okay, so the second button cancels out the first button, so you can just not pause, which is what what's it
Hmm.
darn it, the guy we just played with Zealous Pawn does. He probably always clicks one button into the next button,
I think he plays with
whereas my
keyboard.
brain pauses and then switches to the next button.
Doesn't
Yes,
Zel? Yeah.
yes, that's what I just said.
Oh.
Buffer.
Can I just blame my internet dropping out and not totally because I wasn't listening? You wouldn't be able to know.
He wouldn't know the truth.
On the bright side,
Uh,
since I DNF'd, it's as if I never started over that second time. Never happened.
this never happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
no,
so
Agatha is gonna
based
get
on
rid
my
of it.
first playthrough, this thing got 52nd place out of I think it's 52nd out of 82.
Nice.
It was 6 seconds slower than Groudon. That really doesn't seem right. I feel like Groudon... How good was Groudon, actually? That was like one of the first backports we did.
I think that's why it was one of the first.
This was
I don't
the
know, though,
best.
because your first Kyogre was like a 30-minute
Oh
run.
no, it was first. It was the very first backport.
Well, wasn't
That's
it
why. It was the
wasn't it
very,
a
very first
Groudon that
backport.
was a Kyogre? Or was that the other one?
No, that was the second.
Oh.
So our very first backport was Groudon, and it was also one of our very first introductions to instant speed,
Oh, yeah. Alright.
which could account for possibly some of the bad time.
Bad luck there.
Oh my god, I got a loss.
I
Interesting.
got lost. Yeah, in lands. Supersonic. Nothing else needs to be said.
Also, what my plan was for the league, I dropping out. Yeah.
What do you guys consider? What do you
Yeah.
consider an average time? 37? 36 and a half?
I think an
36
average
and a
time
half.
for me is 36. Oh, so
Well, you just did 2 runs where you had bad luck and started over, so I mean, your average is a little high.
I thought you meant average for like all the runs we've ever done.
Oh, no, I'm at this one.
Oh.
What do you think an average overall okay time is?
Okay, 33:46. Yeah, much better than the previous one.
Good one
One
reset.
reset.
finish.
Actually,
That's crazy.
Yeah, my average is
One
literally
visit on
36. I have 2 Pokemon on my leaderboard that have a 36 on the dot, and they're 44 and 45th, like literally at the halfway mark. I would say 36 is average.
And 212 in game time.
Darn. I'm still
Definitely
upset
getting
about that. So,
getting repaired from that is fine.
yeah, what my plan was in the league was I actually got Mimic, and my plan was actually steal Agility from the Dragonair. Because Lance was giving us a lot of problems. And also,
I
what
guess-
my XP planning was is if I eat candy to level 51 before Rival 6, if I don't use any more rare candies on the champion, I'll level up right before the Rhydon, so that way I can keep my speed for the Charizard. Like, that was my whole plan.
You know what's embarrassing? I just got outsped by an Onyx.
33:46.
Well, Onyx is like... Isn't Onyx like base 90 speed?
70, I
I
think.
understand, but it it felt bad.
70 speed. I
It
think
felt
is.
like I just got slighted by him. How dare you outspeed me? How dare you get rid of my flawless victory?
My flawless victory, 5 resets.
Wow, flawless victory against him.
Flawless victory, not flawless run.
Yeah, well, this run was a disaster for me.
Now that I think about it, you guys had resets against Agatha in the first run?
Yeah,
No.
I had
didn't.
2. Agatha,
I didn't have the amnesia, and I two-shot like her ghost Pokemon, and I
Well-
first tried her, which now in hindsight actually sounds very, very lucky.
well, here's the
Yeah,
thing,
with
though.
Amnesia, you won.
Here's the thing, though. When
Mm.
on my winning attempt at Agatha, I decided to use no amnesias entirely, and I one-shot everything.
You create the last Gengar, I believe, because it survives.
Maybe I did.
No,
Yeah.
I just lost the
you,
land.
you need one Amnesia, but I got Haze by the Golbat. And I was like, damn.
Wow, Steve, that is a poor level up time.
When does he level
Indeed
up
it
before,
was.
before the Aerodactyl?
Hey, Steve, you just got killed with Slam. That's the best move in the game.
Agreed.
Slam dunk.
Yeah.
No, I was killed by the Hyper Beam on the Lance.
I remember with Reshiram, Lance was so hard, even in the second run, we really didn't have a consistent answer. He always spammed Dragon Rage.
Then you have Rock Slide.
Reshiram, I don't think, learned Rock Slide.
Gets a Stone Edge, so I assume that
Actually?
would be Rock Slide. Yes,
I
it
have a way to
does.
look. Because we keep all the old movesets
Mm.
and sheets, we just have them hidden. I'm going to see if
Maybe
I
it
can find
didn't get it.
Reshiram and take a look.
Maybe it didn't get it in Gen 5. I know it gets in, like, real gens, but I'm gonna be checking them.
I wish there was a way
I
to
know it
search.
gets
Ah.
Stone Edge. It
Oh,
definitely gets a
Reshiram
Stone
did
Edge.
get Rock Slide.
Yeah.
And
Ancient
Earthquake.
Power as well, yeah.
Yeah, but
Ancient
37-18.
Hmm.
you know what's funny?
But was it better with Amnesia?
You know what's funny? You got a
Just for
37.
luck.
That's... Where is it? That's still worse than my first run.
How many resets did you have?
3.
That's why.
How many did you have?
6.
Oh. Did
Very
you beat your
unlucky.
first run?
I had 5 resets by the time I got to Giovanni.
Nah, too many resets. Bad luck with Sand Attack.
Right.
Alright, everyone. Thank you all for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Sorry about the stream buffering. I've been having real bad internet problems the last several days. But I'm going to release the schedule for next week. There's going to be a lot of streams planned. Hopefully I can get this problem figured out, but I will see you later. Bye.